Hey everyone, Mark and Joey here on a Tuesday morning. Fabulous day here in Ontario, Canada. And if you're new to the show, that's where we live. And that's where we're reporting from right now. And we also want to tell you, and we say this before every video, we apologize, but we want to get the word out to everybody who watches the different sports that we report on. So just fast forward if you already heard it, but we're expanding again, new podcasts going out. This one's a little different because it's audio only. We started on Roku TV, as most of you know, Vimeo.com, NGSCsports.com, and all the other social medias. But we are now moving into the audio world and going to be on podcasts that you can download, listen to in your car or at work, wherever you are, without using a whole bunch of data. And Joey, where are we going?
Yeah, so we're on Apple, Spotify, Google, Stitcher, Acast, TuneIn, and Pocket Cast. So check us out there. You can download, like I said, listen to your car or at work instead of some music you want to catch up on your sports. So very cool stuff there. Check us out and listen to us.
And the website we've upgraded as well. We kind of just had one. We really didn't do much with it because we're on so many other things. Not many people are going to the website, but we have a news feed, a sports news feed every day that's on the website. So if you want to see the new stuff, and we've got a generic one so you can see every sport, all the highlights, ready to go every morning if you want to take a look at ultimatesportschannel.com. Let's get into what we're talking about right now, and it's tennis.
Yeah.
And typically, we did a show, top 10 sports to watch, and tennis wasn't one of the top ones. Mostly because of the new, well, it's not actually too new, but new to when I used to watch tennis, all the grunting. I have to watch tennis on mute, so that's one of the reasons it dropped to the bottom of our list and top 10 sports to watch. But I got to tell you, the majors are just like the majors in golf. It's phenomenal tennis. Insane stuff yesterday, but unfortunate for Canada.
Yeah, so first I want to do a quick recap. Everyone top kind of went through. Nadal, Djokovic,
no shocks,
Federer. Even the women's side, there's a few more shocks there, but let's be honest, Serena Williams went through. That's all we care about. Yeah. No offense, but it's all about her winning because she continues her legacy of absolute pure dominance. But yes, Canadian Milos Raonic up 2-0 in sets, loses 8-6, right? 8-6, yeah, because he went by 2.
At the end, yeah.
So 8-6.
But he was serving for the match in the
fourth set. Couldn't do it. Loses 8-6 in the final set. But yes, had many opportunities to win that match. Obviously, up 2 sets to love. Very disappointing he could not hold on and win. But
give credit to that Pella guy.
I mean, Pella guy all over the court.
His running was insane.
Actually, fun fact, last time he made it this far was he came back from 2 sets love to win, to get to this round just like last time. So he played amazing, he ran all over the court. Not news, Nadal, oh my God, Raonic can't win unless he's winning on the first return, when he's dealing with the person serving on him,
really quick.
Or when his first serve goes in, worst case, his next shot goes in. If that is not the case, he does not win. He cannot get in rallies. My defense is he did hit quite a few great shots. This guy ran him down. Then he made some costly errors, some simple ones, probably from pressing because he felt like he couldn't get it past this kid. Well, not kid, grown man.
But that's why he's been injured his whole life, too, is his size. I mean, he's clumsy looking, running the back line. He came in a lot, but didn't get close enough to the net. He was kind of caught mid-court on a lot of shots by this guy. I give the other guy like total credit, man. He was absolutely insane. But Raonic's serve started to slow down. He got tired. You could see it. He can't run sideways. He's just too big. He's basketball size.
And he wanted to get to the net, and when he did, it worked, but he couldn't get to the net fast enough, and then he got caught. I don't know what line you call it, but the line in the middle.
Service line there, yeah.
The line in the middle of the court. He got caught there too many times, so he got it. Tried to get it before the bounce or right after bounce, and he couldn't get it up in time because obviously that's a bad point to hit it. You want to get it so it's like at your waist or above your waist, which is getting to the net, or stay far enough back to get on the bounce. He was trying to get to the net. You can see it all day. Was serve and get to the net. He couldn't do it fast enough times. Whenever he did, he won. So it was a good strategy, but he just couldn't do it fast enough, and this guy was too quick. It was disappointing. At the end of the day, though, you had a service game to win it all. You couldn't do it, and that's why you lost.
I mean, a service game. He never lost a service game in the first 2 sets. Couldn't do it to win the match. So it was too bad. He took it well, it seemed. Let's hope he gets another shot at this because injuries have been plaguing him his whole career. Sad for Canada. All our guys are out after having the most players in the event in history, and they're not there any longer. But there's going to be some unbelievable tennis. 15-year-old
Coco
Finally,
Gauff.
it ended. Finally, it ended.
Not surprising, to be honest with you. It's hard to go.
Starting to reach the top seeds.
It's hard, and she played amazing tennis, and what a tournament for her. First of all, had to qualify, so people don't know that's grueling by itself. Then to obviously get to where she is now. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Unfortunately, this day was coming. There was no way you could have continued it, but you got to the round of 16 before the quarterfinals. Played Simone Halep, who, by the way, was world number 1 the last 2 years, even though she's 7th seed here. And, got a good learning experience. And at the end of the day, wasn't that far off. Looked a little fatigued. Simone Halep had a little bit more going for her, hit some better shots on the run. At the end of the day, she played a great tournament. She's going to learn from this, and she's probably going to go on to be a pretty good player and maybe even a star one day.
But here's one thing young people learn suddenly. The media, the excitement is hard on the body and the mind and the concentration, right? Like, they don't play to this kind of thing. She's never played to that. She wins a couple of events. All of a sudden, she's a media darling. So now, this is what pros never get credit for, especially top pros in any sport, is being in front of the media. Now people are talking to you before every match. You've got everybody who wants your attention and your time and all this kind of stuff, and it wears on you. They don't realize how stressful that is, how much time it takes, where she's been used to doing whatever practice she wants to, go away quietly in the dressing room, come out for the next match. All of a sudden, that wasn't the case. So that's why so many young people can get so far. But boy, once they see what it's like to be a real pro, it changes, and it's hard to keep that going. And that's one of the things we always you look at a Federer and you appreciate, and Nadal and Djokovic, guys who face the press every day, like multiple microphones and requests on their time and sponsors' time, and still come out and be great. And I think that's what happened to her. She looked tired in that last match. I didn't think she had really any zip at all. And a lot of that is just the adulation you're getting and the media attention.
And a couple of things too. One person, specifically the commentary, said, Simone Halep had all of Sunday off, as everyone did. But when you have a day off as a top seed, she finally got scouted. And that's exactly what happened. And she could not adjust on her serve. And her serve was not powerful as it was in her other matches, because Simone Halep had a full day to watch her serve, predict her serve, and prepare for it. And that's really where it came down to, was on the service game, she was not strong. I think she might have got broken more than she won. So that's what happens. And, Roger Federer actually went up and met her because he went, oh, there she is, and met up and talked to her. That's how great a guy he is, but imagine that moment for her. It's just facts, though, but at the end of the day, you're going to move on. You've gained so much from this, and you're probably going to continue to be good. You're 15 freaking years old. Yeah. And, you got a good foundation. I heard her parents aren't the tough parents. They're actually the nice type of parents, but her dad is her coach. Her mom is her school teacher. And that the parents have a good foundation, good relationships. Obviously, you must have good relationships if your dad's your coach, your mom's your teacher. My God. Yeah. That better be great relationships. They were supporting her. They were happy for her. I think she's going to continue on and do just fine. Yeah. But yes, that's what happens in weeks like this. And, you see it on both sides of the ball. And that's why being great is very, very difficult.
For sure. And I want to bring up one thing, because I've never watched much of it. And I don't know why, but doubles has never really attracted me, because the superstar is the sport of the singles, right? I watched doubles the last 2 days. Watch the doubles. It is the most amazing tennis you'll ever see in your life. And it's almost life-threatening.
Oh, my God. I mean, did you see the guy got hit in the head by a serve?
Guys are spiking balls. Yeah. The person who's serving hit him right in the head from behind the thing. Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you want to have fun, and this is back, they're at the net. I mean, some of the plays the net are just incredible. It's so athletic. Way better than a singles match. I got to tell you, like, singles matches, especially with the top seeds playing lower guys early on and all that kind of stuff, it's not all that interesting. Doubles, it doesn't matter who's playing. I mean, these guys are all good players, or they wouldn't be there. Mm-hmm. And some of them are specialists. Like, we used to have a great Canadian, his name's skipping my mind now, but was a top doubles player. Could never really get it going in the singles side. But I watched it. It's hilarious. It's as much comedy as it is great tennis, because these people run all over the court, and they're just missing getting killed almost on every point. I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. And the one female player who I think almost got hit earlier, she's actually off for the serve on the ground, on her 2 knees, while her partner's serving, and then pops up after to play the shot.
Well, Serena Williams and
doubles, man.
Andy Murray are playing, and she stayed on the ground for like a full point because she didn't want to get up when the ball was
they're fired.
And she's peeing herself laughing on the ground because she's afraid to get up because they're
firing the hard shot.
Andy Murray and the back guy just going boom, boom, boom. So she just stayed on the ground. It was.
So if you've never watched, and you need to watch doubles, it's so fun to watch. The talent's incredible, honest to God. Like, it's not like in most of the games you see today from the back line, just hitting these power shots. They're up, volleying and back and forth, and you'll see 4 or 5 shots right face to face between 2 players going back. It's unreal. So anyway, my recommendation is if you've never done it, watch the doubles.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal tennis and lots of fun.
That's the one thing I'll give the girls credit to. Now in Raonic's match, the guy was working really hard, which is so impressive.
Oh my God,
speed
yeah.
Raonic hits it.
On his
But the women go for some insane long
rallies,
rallies.
yeah.
Like, oh my God.
And lots of breaks.
Lots of breaks.
You're never out of the
That's
match.
why they can't play.
Right?
They can't play 5 sets. They're actually playing a lot of tennis.
Yeah.
Like in men's, they play a lot of hard tennis. And men's shots are hard. I'm not going to deny that. But there's a lot of aces.
So many service games.
There's a lot of not ace. Well, I don't know. Do they count an ace even if the guy hits and doesn't get it?
No, they don't. But
okay. So those types of shots where it's like 1-2 or 1-2.
Well,
3.
you're talking about Raonic
like,
had 37 aces. I'll bet he probably had twice as many that the guy couldn't return.
Right, and
so
then probably
probably
another 15 where he whacked the guy, hit it back, and Raonic just went smacked it down, and that was it too.
Yeah.
So, but while the women go back and forth, they're all over the court. It's amazing what they can do too. Obviously, the men are amazing too because of the speed. 138, like my God! And shout out to the linesmen in the ball people.
I hope they have danger insurance because those guys are ducking all the time.
Oh my God! The people on the lines who have to stay in it because they can't I'd be like like that, but you gotta call it. It's impeccable. So shout out to all the people that make sports happen. Really, at the end of the day.
The ball boy actually lines up directly in the serve path.
Yeah,
coming 140 kilometers or miles an hour. And he's standing right on where he's serving right at him. So
there's been quite a few. If you go on YouTube and type in ball boy incidents, there's quite a few guys who've been in the nuts.
I bet it'd be a lot. So anyway, if you haven't been watching, which obviously if you're a tennis fan you are, but even if you're not a tennis fan, man, turn on the tournament this week. We're going to start getting down to the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals. Obviously, are all going to be phenomenal. Watch some doubles tennis. Watch the people around the game. It's funny to watch them it's almost funny and almost fearful for those people with the balls traveling the speed they are these days. So anyway, for us, we don't watch a ton of tennis, although we play a ton of tennis. But
we watch
Wimbledon's kind of reinvigorated my tennis watching.
When it takes over our sports channels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tends to go
Unfortunately, I have to watch it on mute, which allows me to listen to some music at the same time. So not bad. Anyway, we'll be back throughout the whole week here, every day, talking tennis.